All right, well, welcome to the practice gym and our third game here for the Platypi, as tonight they face a unnamed team. Do you know what this team's name is?
I do not know.
All right, well, we'll just have to make something up as we go along.
We're here in the tip-off and blah ha ha basketball.
That's right. We have our courtside seats here on the left side, right side of the gym. You can see the scorer's table and fans on the other side. But we should be right in the middle of the action here on center court.
Hopefully not too in the middle of the action, if you know what I mean.
Well, that's true. Thankfully, in the practice gym, the one nice thing, if there can be a nice thing about this place, is there's no buzzing lights. The lights are silent.
And you have to wonder why they couldn't get that hooked up.
Platypi Jonathan Warner found some time in the schedule to show up for this game.
You gotta love the interaction we get with the players out here. It's great.
Oh, it's nice.
It's rare you find a league where they can give this kind of attention to the media.
It's nice. Well, a little bit of friendly bet going in this game. I have bet Platypi David Corwin that, well, he bet that his team will score 45 points or more in this game, and if they do, I owe him a 12-pack of Throwback Mountain Dews. If they don't, I got one coming my way, courtesy of David Corwin. So we'll see what happens here. We got a player in front of us for the tip-off here, but he should move shortly. And here we go.
And out of bounds right off the tip-off.
I got it.
Well, it looks like the Platypi are going to get it. Oh, off the rip.
Steve with the rebound for the Platypi, and both teams go scoreless on their first possessions.
I hope that changes here. Otherwise, we're in for a long and boring game. Platypi trying to play a whole game of catch there, but it gets intercepted.
And there's foul. And the foul on Brian. And Pat will go to the line to shoot two. And that one was that one was well short.
Let's see how he does in his second attempt.
And that one misses, was closer. Steve with the rebound. And Platypi will take it down court. Unfortunate pass there by Corwin. Yeah, I think that was Corwin. And there's our first 2 points of the game, as the white team goes up 2-0.
Looks like the white team is going to be trying to drive it inside today.
And there's a steal there. There's foul. That is on. Foul on Steve.
Platypi are off to a rough start in this one.
First free throw is good. And there was a foul called on that play, but there was really some confusion by the ref on who he called it on. Interestingly enough, the ref who called the foul was all the way on the other end of the court.
That's something you see a lot in the intramural league, and I'm really not sure why it is. But it can be frustrating for a team when the ref making the call is that far away.
Well, yeah, we tend to see the refs just kind of lounging up along the baskets here, and they really don't hustle down the court. There's a shot short by Warner.
What do you do in the offseason?
Rebound by Ethan. We are 16.5 minutes into this game. The score is 3-0 in favor of the opposing team, the white team. Pass to Starkey, gets it back to Brian. Good play there to keep the ball in their possession, Platypi's possession. And is that 3 or 2? Not really a clear sign by the refs, and we can't tell by here. 3 goes up on the board. That was a 3, and we're tied here. That 3 rims out, and white keeps the ball. In now for the Platypi, we have Brian Dick, Steve Franklin, Jonathan Warner, Joseph Starkey, and Ethan Hickey. Subs are the 2 freshmen, if you will, David Corwin and Drew Pilgrim.
Neither of them actually freshmen.
True, although when it comes to intramurals, they are just now cutting their teeth. Both sophomores, actually. And Ethan puts up another 3. That one is well short. Nice play by Starkey. Brian has the ball, gets it knocked out of his hand. Back to Starkey. Starkey shoots. That one was short. Interesting shooting style there by Joseph Starkey.
Joseph Starkey's kind of a smaller player, and he has shorter arms, so he has to adjust the way he shoots and compensate for that. That's only true for a lot of people whose arms are shorter or longer than average.
Yeah. Steve takes his time getting the ball down court. Again, like we keep emphasizing, no shot clock. They need to take their time.
Not taking their time with that pass, and they nearly lose it. Now they do. The white team doesn't quite have the speed of some of the Platypi's previous opponents.
That is true. That is true.
You have to wonder if it'll make an impact on this game later on, and maybe the Platypi will be able to keep up better.
Good rebound by Jonathan there.
As we noted in earlier games, a lot of the Platypi's defensive lapses come from their inability to get down the court as fast as their opponents. That doesn't seem to be the case tonight.
Brian puts up a 3. Oh! Steve with a good, nice rebound, puts it in for 2, and the Platypi go up 5-3 with 14:15 to go in this first half.
Well, you better watch out. Grading just 40 more points, and you'll be buying somebody a 12-pack.
That's a good point. We'll definitely be keeping our eye on that score. Although at this point, the Platypi are not really close to being on pace for that 45, although they do have, they can pick things up pretty fast. First free throw is good for the white team.
They've had a lot of good free throws tonight. The Platypi really need to stop giving up these defensive fouls.
And I think, looks like the white team may just call the timeout.
That's an interesting decision by them.
And you know what? They call a timeout. We're going to take this opportunity to time out as we reset this tape here. Make sure we can get all of this coverage online and accessible for all those of you who want to watch it. So we'll be right back here from the practice gym with the Platypi leading 5-4 with 13:43 left to go in this first half.